You are live. You're live even. Yes, Woogs, how are we? You already said something, Dan Bowman. Yes, we're live. You know what I've realised? So I always wait for the first people to talk before I say anything, as if like you can't talk before people are on. Then when people watch it back, I feel like it's me looking at the thing. And more people watch it back than watch it live. Yes, we've got El Hamlet in the building. Dan Bowman. Only 2 people in the chat, 8 people, it's picking up. How sick was the fucking boxing one yesterday? Yes, Dave. All the regulars come in all the time. It's fucking great, this, you know. This is why I think I like it. This is what I wanted. Yes, all the boys. Atrocious. Who's Badger? How sick was the fucking... Oh, you saying that it was atrocious, the boxing one? Don't be like that. How sick was the boxing one? The boxing one was fucking great. What am I doing? Yes, Josh, best flavour, Chris. Whoa, is this your first time in the live chat, mate? We don't just jump straight to the questions. We've got a chat first, mate. Fucking hell. The boxing was atrocious. Like, yeah, it was bad. The boxing was bad, but they don't think that. Yes, Josh. Again, I don't know who Josh is, but he's here all the time. This is what I mean. This is a good little community. The boxing was bad, but as bad as it was, he's on my knee, mate. As bad as it were, Louis out, mate. Louis out. He's not here, Supreme. He's he's out. He's not here. He's missing us. He's fucked me off to go actually out. Slim vs Salt Pepper, the only one. No, it wasn't. Thingy was good. The Dean the Great guy. That was a good fight. Missing. That's not the paneling. This is fucking wardrobes. Look. I feel like we've been through this. These are wardrobes. Can't open that one because I'm sat down. The paneling's there. Look, hang on. Let me turn it round. Oh, the mic turned off. Oh, that's so sad. Who asked for that? JS, mate. JS, mate, you've just fucked everything right up. The mic fell, everything, because you said you missed the paneling when that's not the paneling. You fucked everything up. I'm sure we've been through the paneling layout before, and then I've just lost sound. Yes, Jay. Yeah, he's right. Jay's got to have a timeout, mate. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my mods, mates? But you know what I mean? These fucking mods are a joke as well. Where's JS? Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone up. He's gone too much. I can't see his chat. I can't find him. Has he deleted it? There he is, missing the paneling. You fuck, mate. Probably took a minute on that, but you're having a timeout. He's gone. He's timed out. Fucking disgrace, mate. Get me a mod. I do need another mod. Where's Kai Thingy? What's he called? This is his chance and he's not turned up. What's his name now? Kai. What's his last name? Where is he? Where's Jedon, mate? Yes, the fella. Mike Case. There you go. There's the perfect one. Straight away. Add as a moderator. Managing moderator. The best one that it can be. Is it going to work? Oh, it still does that thing where it won't let me click save. It still won't let me do it, Josh. It won't let me do it to Mike now. Kai Hamlet. It's definitely him. It won't let me do it. I don't know how to do it. Why won't it let me why won't it let me click on it? Have I like maxed out my moderators or something? Oh, it's to open that OBS now. You can't see what I'm seeing, mate. I can't get back to the live stream. I'm on Photoshop. Oh, I'm back. I was on Photoshop then. I couldn't even get back onto this. I don't know how to do it. It won't let me save you as a moderator. Anybody. Standard moderator. Shite, mate. I don't know what to do. Oh, and it won't get off my screen now. Won't get off my screen. Won't even cancel it. Oh, you just click off it. How do I make people moderators? Have I run out of space or something? Where's Connor? He's the good way. Hang on. Toggle moderation activity. Oh, shit. I don't know what that does. I don't know what any of this does. Toggle timeouts. Tell you what, should we just do it later? There's definitely a limit because I've seen some with loads of mods. There's definitely not a limit. Someone help us in here. Whoever can help me can be a mod. I don't know how to do it. It comes up, it just says yes or no, and you click yes and it works. It's done it before, and it's not clicking yeah then, so I don't really know what more I can do. We don't need moderators anyway, I'm the moderator. And it's not Kai Hamlets. What's that Kai's last name who's always in all the fucking chats? Where is he? The little rat. He said he'll be here no matter what. El Hamlet's not going to argue with people, he's just going to keep putting wolf emojis. Kai McKenna. Do you know what we're drinking today? I thought I brought the bottle up. I have brought the bottle up and I've left it in the hall. This is sponsored by this. Freeway. Who likes that? Freeway Tropical Crunch. Tropical Crush even. Would you ban from Anfield or just a match? Surely banning you from... I don't know, I thought that, but I'm definitely going to Taylor Swift regardless, mate. I think I'm banned for... It just says Liverpool games. I'm definitely going to Taylor Swift. Fuck that. I've got fucking standing tickets. Are they mad? I'm going. The mic. I've had it on. It's in the. I know there's no sound. We get there now. We're in the end. Listen, oh my god, I answered a lot of questions then about Anfield, you know, and it cut off. What can I do now? This has never had this many technical issues. It's this mic. Do you know what it is? I had it resting on the fucking metal bit, so every time it moved. This is all because of Jay though, because it was fine before he fucked it up, but it was resting on the bar, so it went off when I touched it. Comedy show. Fuck you. No, it ain't. Did El ever sort you the door for you? So he's not sorted me the door. Do you know what? I said he can keep it. So I'll be honest with him. He can keep the £4. But how bad's that? How bad am I? I know I've got no editing skills or anything, but I even went and bought... I was thinking all the time while we've arranged this fucking walk and talk, I'm thinking, how the fuck am I going to record this, mate? I'm not going to get someone to fucking record it. Who's going to come and record me and I'm like walk around the fucking forest with my dog? So I'm thinking, how am I going to record this? So the only way I could think of is just with a selfie stick. We'd look like fucking Muppets if we walked past anyone. But the little... the place we were going, it's like a forest where you'd only see other dog walkers. So you'd walk past people, do the little nod to them. Your dog will probably sniff their dog's ass and you get off. So it would have been perfect. And I got a selfie stick and he fucked me off day before. I knew he weren't going to fucking come because for the only time ever, and I hope he's listening to this, you didn't send questions the week before for the live chat, first ever time. So I knew it was on your mind and you didn't want to fucking come. Best Taylor Swift song. So I just say Love Story. Like I know she's got over 6 songs, but Love Story is just the song in it. Like if that comes on, it's gonna be everyone in the car singing it. Anywhere where you're out singing it, if you go watching it, it's gonna go off the most. Probably like the most, I don't know, casual Taylor Swift song, but definitely just Love Story. I don't listen to what's that album she's got out where it's like 6 songs. I don't listen to them. I'm not that big. I do like Taylor Swift, and I'd think she's sick, but I'm not going. Worst away trip, Europe or in the league? Worst ever away trip? Do you know what? Worst ever away trip? Portsmouth, when we lost. I think it was 2-0. Benitez last season. Because I was just gutted then, because I think I realised Benitez was going to go. I think I realised he was going to say, don't call yourself a Swiftie, then laugh. I'm not a Swiftie, but I'm a believer. I'd say I was a believer, even 31-year-old believer, because I fucking love Bieber all through him. He's all rise all the time, and I still love him now. That was a grim one. That did you go to that, Dave? How bad was that? The Portsmouth 2-0 when it Benjani scored or something. 12 as well, yeah. 12 in the middle of winter, mate. It were freezing, wasn't it? Do you remember it? Freezing cold. And on the way home, I went home in a boot. I went home from that game in a boot. How about that? Obviously, the parcel shelf was off of that, and I could see, but I was in the boot. Was making a coffee. Yeah, I bet you was. Did you miss the whole selfie stick bit? Pick one. Oh, I know who that is. Piccione. Frederick. What was his first name? He was a sick player. What do you remember that when was the Portsmouth good team and when did they fall off? So when they had Harry Redknapp and they won the FA Cup, they were good, weren't they? They had some like pretty good players in that. And then when did the money run out? Scousers or Cockneys? Scousers 100%. Cockneys are some of the worst. There are sound Cockneys, but Cockneys are some of the worst people ever. But I think all Northerners think that. There are a lot of sound Cockneys, but there are a lot of bad Cockneys. But I suppose there's a lot of sound and bad Scousers. I'm on the water tonight, mate. You just said you're making a coffee. So are you on the water or are you on the coffee? Only drink 4 days a week. Imagine drinking 4 days a week. How old are you? I forget how old are you now? I couldn't drink 4 days a week. I'd be fucked. I'm rough for 2-3 days. How come, mate, every weekend? Is that me? Oh, no whiskey to him. I forget that Elhamlet's taking me shine. I'm thinking people are asking me questions. They're asking him questions. Portsmouth the year before was, yeah, Torres late winner the header. Top corner, it was sick. Smart saw for that, L. 10, they were decent, but it was gradually falling to bits because of money. Yeah, that was the year they were good, weren't they? Up to 0-8 to 10. That was my most fandom of football, I reckon, that sort of era of the Premier League. That's when I loved football the most. How did you meet round the bend? Just met him through Twitter, you know, literally like met him at a game. Just we messaged each other and said, "Do you want to meet at a game?" That's not the story, but it doesn't matter. I can't really. Met him at a game, and then nice one, mate. And then we just became friends after that, and we're good friends for a long time. I was just thinking, then you can't tell that story. Met him at the game, and we're good friends. Crouch and Defoe up top and Diarra in midfield. Lassana Diarra, he was at Madrid. Remember how sick he was? Lassana Diarra. See, I love a defensive midfielder. I love a small black defensive midfielder. I love all defensive midfielders, I do, I really do. But the small black ones, Lassana Diarra was fucking sick, wasn't he? Who was he else? He was at Madrid, Portsmouth. Where was his like Claude Makelele? Obviously, he's the leader of the wing. He's the fucking top of the pile. Even people like I loved Essien, loved him for Chelsea. I think he had him like a crazy guy, didn't he? Mourinho had him playing. He was probably the best defensive midfielder for years. Volkor Islam. Arsenal he was at. Yeah, it was Arsenal, wasn't it? But he wasn't good at Arsenal, was he, Diarra? Volkor Islam's 10 days notice. He just had a fucking thingy as well. He's just had a... Was he at PSG? Why don't I just Google it? But Islam, because Volkanovski's just come off surgery and he's... Well, he's just come off surgery and it's 11 days notice. Lassana Diarra. I loved him. What a player he was. He did play for PSG. Was he there at the back end of their money, or at the start of their money, or something? Yeah, he was. They only played 13 times. Who am I thinking of then when he was good? I weren't thinking of him being good at Arsenal. Was he good at Marseille? I feel like I don't remember him from Marseille. I must just remember him being good at Portsmouth and Madrid. First time caught this live does not disappoint. Yes, Andrew. It's just me waffling shit, really. To be honest, that's all it ends up being, and answering a few questions. Diaby for I'm going to try and keep up because I missed so many. So Israel or Palestine's weird. Well, it's not weird at all. Palestine 100% like all day, every day. Like it's not, that bit's not weird. But this thing, this bombing kids and that is still, I still feel like it's quite bad. I know a lot of people are letting like the like obviously staunch Palestinians say, I say you can't just fucking terrorize countries and not expect them to like fight back on that. But I don't know. You just can't get. It's weird, isn't it? Getting behind bombing kids. Like even no matter how you feel about it, they bomb kids and it's bad, and they've blew up kids and shit. And it's just obviously Palestine. I still obviously like Palestine. I'm not things. I always think like it's weird because obviously things like that I obviously would rather they not be going on, but I feel like they don't bother me that much. Like I'm not asked about stuff that that's just out of my control. I don't know. Like I am asked where I would rather it not be happening. Fully would rather it not be happening, but there's nothing I can do to stop that happening. So I feel like I don't let things like that like bother me. But the Palestine one, for the little tiny bit that I know about it, because I don't look into these things, I'm not asked about them enough to ever like research them. I feel like from what I know about it, just because Israel, like Jews, this is what even Ariel Hawani was saying and shit, like, just because Jews in Israel got terrorized, for years, and obviously bad, shocking what happened, awful, obviously one of the worst acts in history, but just because that happened, why do they just get to take some land off some people and just have it as like a safe haven to live? I understand, like, they probably do deserve, they probably have after what's happened to them, they probably have a right to a nice safe haven, a place that they can call home after everything that went on. But why does that have to be Palestine? Why can't they buy some fucking land off someone and make that a country? Why Palestine? Why do they have to fucking get terrorised for it? It's not Palestine's fucking fault. That's my take on Palestine versus Israel. Probably very uneducated. I've got to get a license for it, mate. Or is he talking about making his boxing agency? That's what my bird wants, a pocket bully. Nobody wants a pocket bully, bro, especially no one's bird, mate. You need to, if you're going to tell fibs, they need to be a bit more realistic, and that's just like advice from a friend to a friend. No bird wants a pocket bully. Why would you got a pocket bully, mate, for a girl? What's the word? I'm not listening to that. See, I can't find out which ones are questions. He's a pocket bully. Are any of these questions? What's happening, Joshua? Yes, Ryan. I don't know. There was before. Which question was I supposed to answer? Before Israel or Palestine? John Obi Mikel, he was all right, wasn't he? Do you remember did he go to United and then fuck off to Chelsea? Like, did he walk out at the time? It ended up being good for him. At the time, I thought he was mad. I thought he'll never play. Like, people went to Chelsea and got fucking buried, didn't they? But he actually turned out to be fucking pretty sick for Chelsea, and he won a lot of things. I don't think he was ever like the first fucking choice, but no, my bet did not fucking come in. How bad's that? Both of them let me down. So the original 251 let me down. Then obviously you can only you can only bet a fiver. So I saved that other 250 for the fucking watch along if I do one. Bet it on the watch along, and I was convinced it was going to come in when Tommy Fury came in, but no, it fucking didn't come in. Both of the other two let me down. Sadiq Youssef got battered, but I put it not to go the distance. But I thought it wouldn't go the distance, but he probably would still lose. But the odds looked too big on what's his face, Barbosa. I thought Barbosa was going to win. Sort of, but the odds were too big on him to it blagged me, so I went fucking not to go the distance, and it went the distance, and he won. And then what else let me down? Someone else let me down. Or a girl fight. I always bet me no matter what, and it very rarely burns me, so I've just got to accept it as just like, do you know, like when you park somewhere illegally loads of times, and then you get caught once and you get fined, like the money you save by parking there all the times covers the fine. I feel like I've cashed out enough. I've cashed out one bet. I've won one bet. In that one bet, no, but I feel like they win a lot. And other things let them down. And the girl bets always win. Just always go the distance on shit girl fights. And it fucking didn't go the distance, you know. One of the girls got stopped. Let me have a look at my bet. Settled. Oh no, I'm talking absolute nonsense. The girl fight went the distance. So again, I hope the girl fight always goes the distance. Jennifer Maya versus Vivian Araujo went the distance. Don't have a clue who's going to win. Don't know if either of them are good or not. But any girl fight that's a bit lower down the card, go the distance, and it will go the distance. That came in. It was fucking. I put Adrian Yanez to win, and he got stopped on leg kicks. The fucking muppet. Did she win? Did Jennifer Maya lose? I don't even know who won because I don't care. It was just to go the distance. If you're driving down the road and you hit a rabbit and it's past it, should you go over and put it out of its misery? No way, mate. Why would I stop and involve myself in that of a rabbit? My mate Ollie swerved a rabbit, wrote his car off. Flipped his car, wrote his car off, swerving a rabbit. Was it a rabbit? Yeah, it was a rabbit. He'll tell you it was a rabbit. Promise you. A rabbit. I would kill any animal in my car, no matter what. I would never, ever swerve for anything. I'd swerve the rabbit. Yeah, you would swerve the rabbit. Why would you swerve a rabbit and risk yourself? A rabbit. Even, obviously, a dog or something, you've got to do something, you've got to try. But if you don't just like aim for an animal. If an animal runs in front of your car and you're doing 20 mile an hour down a fucking street, but mate, if you're doing 60 mile an hour or something down a fucking, I don't know, dual carriageway and a fucking something's there that shouldn't be there, mate, you've just got to hit it. Anthony Smith said this. A panda, obviously not, mate. Why is there going to be a fucking panda anywhere around where I fucking drive? Yeah, you've got aim for a cat, stop lying. I wouldn't aim for a cat, but I would not slow down. But I do hate cats more than anything, and I'm not asked about cats one bit. And then I would rather people not terrorize cats, yeah, but I'm not asked that cats die. I would rather them not die by being terrorized, but if a cat dies, I do not care. I hate cats. They're awful animals. But I feel like I feel like I'm just not nasty enough to kill a cat by me hitting it. I wouldn't swerve out of the way of any animal, especially not a cat. But I would never swerve into a cat or any animal. I don't think do you know people like some people who I don't think are actually that sadistic and weird would maybe run over a rat if they saw a rat. I feel like I probably still wouldn't run over a rat, even though I despise rats and they do deserve to suffer. Like I still don't think I've got it. I'm just not like nasty for no reason. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I could run over an animal. They're only small, aren't they? We haven't done one question and we're on 18 minutes. Oh no, we've done questions from the thing, haven't we? How many questions have we got? Should we start doing the questions? You couldn't be bothered with a mess on my wheels. I know when you think about things like that, if you run over a cat, the cat's dead, you run over a cat, it's definitely going to dirty your car, definitely going to be all over your wheels. People might see you and know that you ran over a cat. Like, it's not worth running over the cat if you could just not run over the cat. It helps. I can't read the bottom thing of that because that love heart's always in the way. What about cats? Oh, you already said that. So if you disable a dog in your car, would you put it out of its misery? Yeah. I don't know. Are you supposed to put it out of its misery? Should I not ring a vet? What? Bruno Fernandes? I couldn't. Yeah, you'd go to jail though. You can't be going to jail just because you run over Bruno Fernandes. I know it was a joke question, but I'm giving you a serious answer. Ramirez, I'm just scrolling up the chat and seeing things, mate. Ramirez was not a fucking. Is people saying Ramirez was a defensive midfielder? No, he was not defensive. He was like what Naby Keita could have been. Right, Ramirez was probably, he was definitely better. Ramirez was what Naby Keita could have been. Not an 8, but not a defensive midfielder by any. Do you know what he was? He was just that black, like, could run like not African because you don't have to be African. They can be Nigerian. They can be anything. Nigerian. They can be Brazilian or anything. But like the black midfielder that's just everywhere. He's not an 8. He's not a defensive midfielder, but he chips in with defense, gets a few goals, and he's everywhere. Not really got a position. Not an 8 or a 6. Just a midfielder. And they're fucking sick. And it saddens me that Liverpool haven't had one for ages. And I thought that Lavia was going to be it for us. He was small and black though. Yeah, he was small and black. What about Barry the Puma? You're all just talking to animals to think about. Let's go to the actual questions. But there was another question I've seen that I was supposed to answer and I forgot about it. It doesn't matter. This is what happens. Right, let's go to the actual questions. Got El Hamlet's questions coming up. He asked a few. One of them was actually quite good, I think. Right, first one, and it was asked last one again, but he'd asked. He's always a fucking. He always has a chat. He's always a chat behind with his questions. It's what are the top 3 worst groups on Twitter from Smidge. Smidge asks a question every week. This is like the light-hearted one. He's asked worst 3 groups on Twitter. Obviously, the football Twitter with the avies in it, the ones with the pictures of just like footballers and stuff and all that. They don't even necessarily just have pictures of footballers anymore. Like, so some of them actually have their own pictures. But you know what I mean? That's the actual core football Twitter where is that in the right place? The core fucking football Twitter where they just like say shite and. They're different to the actual, like, they're different though to the, like, Stone Island football Twitter. They're completely different because they're not as, the football Twitter just say, like, the worst thing ever imaginable. Like, they think of the worst thing you can ever say in your head, ever. Like, about cancer, about anything. And then they say it. And then everyone goes, oh, my God, it's fucking bad. Whoa. Do you know what I mean? That's what, like, that's their thing. But then his top 3, the other ones, the Stone Island football lads, like the lads who sport fucking Plymouth or the lads who sport Bristol Rovers, and they wear all the same clothes. They all have the exact same flags, but they're just an England flag with fucking some. Or if maybe the odd one will have a fucking England flag, but the things are blue, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like Bristol Rovers or something like I just said then. They all have the same everything, same songs. They all dress the same. They're bad because they have the worst humour ever. That side of thing. They're all the one. That's the ones I used to have on my side. They always my mates until the Eriksen thing. That Eriksen thing, I lost them all of that lot. They all hated me straight from that, the Gazelle lot. They used to stick up for me because they do. That's what they do. They fucking hunt in packs, then, mate. If you piss their mate off, they stick up for you and fight for you and everything and argue. They just sit in your mentions, melting people. But I lost them with the Eriksen thing. But then they're definitely quite a bad one. The Eriksen thing was not heavy. Do you know what? It pisses me off. There's people make jokes about his hat all the fucking time now. All the time. Why was it heavy? Just because you don't hate Tottenham and I don't even hate Tottenham. I just don't like Tottenham. Oh, I don't know. It was not heavy. People say well worse shit than the Eriksen thing every day. People are making jokes about this, about Israel and shit. No, people joke about 9/11 all the fucking time. Horny 40 Twitter's bad. Mate, they tweet they fucking tweet well worse stuff all the time. 9/11 jokes, Manny McCann jokes. Manny McCann's a kid who likely has been fucking kidnapped and fucking done all kinds with, or killed, and people joke about that, but fucking wishing some idiot who I don't even like who plays for fucking Tottenham didn't even wish he died. I just said I hope he doesn't play again. People probably hope he doesn't play again. There's people in this chat now who think, oh, he gets snapped and doesn't play again just for no reason, just because he's Eriksen. It wasn't bad at all, and it was like it was the worst thing in the world. And what it is with people, if it's the current in the face and it's the news, then they jump off and they care, and then 2-3 weeks later, they don't care. No one cares about Christian Eriksen now. But at the time, because I said it when he was literally on the pitch. But do you know what the worst bit about all that is, right? The saddest bit about it. I still stand by that. I don't care that I said it. But the worst bit was, I didn't even know. So we'd been out day drinking all day. Yeah, my mates from Wrexham came down to Bolton because I went up there in lockdown. So they came down here when all lockdown finished, yeah. Came out and we was in. So it's the Phoenix night. It's the Phoenix Club from Phoenix Nights, yeah. But it's called St Greg's and it's got one of the sickest beer gardens in Farnworth. And we was in there and Tottenham were playing, yeah. Or was it Tottenham? Yeah, he was playing for Tottenham. Or he was playing for Denmark. Playing for Denmark, wasn't it? Well, whoever he was playing for. No, it was Tottenham. Yeah, who was he playing for? Tottenham, whatever. Whoever he was playing for was on the TV, and someone came out and said it was a World Cup match. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Denmark, and someone's come out and said Christian Eriksen's gone down injured. It's bad. It's a bad one. And I just assumed bad leg break or something. So I'd laugh about a bad leg break all the time. I don't like leg breaks. Nobody would be asked if it was a leg break because everyone laughs about leg breaks. But because it was obviously a leg break's not going to kill you. Whereas if it's your heart, it could be. It probably could. You know what I mean? If he'd have died from it, then it's bad. And with a heart, you can die from it, but you don't really die from a broken leg. But I didn't know it was that. Just thought he'd gone down injured, and I fucking said it. And then I've never had my notifications on my Twitter open ever because obviously it just says 20 plus all the time and it annoys me. So I never have them on. So we carry on watching the game, and then it's only late, like about 10 minutes later, I realise, because they're talking about, or maybe even wherever, did the game get fingered? I can't remember what happened. I went inside anyway. Was the game back on? And I realised it was well more serious than it was. And then I went on Twitter and I was like, oh my God. And it was just there. But then I started to remember the video where I'm walking down the street where people started trying to guess where I live because of the pub that we walked past. I'm going to apologise in that video fully. I'm going to apologise. Obviously, it's going to be a bit sarcastic apology, like, oh, I'm fucking really, really sorry, blah, blah. And that would have been it. And I would have never been a knobhead about it. And then my mate says, fuck Christian Eriksen. And because I was pissed in that, I just said, yeah, fuck Christian Eriksen, and doubled down on it. I was going to apologise. It was bad. But I didn't actually get, someone said that I get banned for that. I didn't actually get banned for that. But what it is when something like that happens, people just go through all your old tweets, or they'll report you for having, back in the day back in the day before Elon Musk weren't asked about multiple accounts. Wow, I never understood why Twitter was so eager to ban people and delete fucking dual accounts and stuff, because the more people you've got on it, the better. It's just like the most stupid idea of business ever, wasn't it? No wonder they were fucking riddled in debt when fucking Musk bought it, mate. What the fuck? But yeah, anyway, people would just report you for a duplicate account. Send your old account, send your new account, you get banned straight away. I don't think I ever got banned for the Eriksen thing. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. Nothing. There's nothing that you could ever have got done. Boxing Twitter's the worst, actually. Yeah, Alan's right. Boxing Twitter's number one, actually. Do you know, with Boxing Twitter, I used to actually be in Boxing Twitter when I was like 20, 21. Like, I was fully in Boxing Twitter. That's obviously where the Eddie Hearn video comes from and stuff, because I was in Boxing Twitter. If anything, all these fucking little idiots now are in Boxing Twitter now. They've got, like, I know it's not, followers means nothing, but they all follow this. They've got like 200 followers. They all follow the same. You go on the thing, and the couple of Boxing Twitter who are sound are in. They all follow each other. Do you know what I mean? They all back each other up. They all big each other up. There's about 60 of them, and they're just all my age or older. Like no misses, no family, no nothing. Just like like people will say Twitter's my life, yeah, because I'm on it all the time, but I don't have a notification of Twitter. I have a life outside of Twitter. Twitter doesn't even hardly know most things about my life. I just go on it and terrorize people, have a laugh on it, tweet shit, watch fucking things, yeah. But Twitter is their life, because they don't have any mates or anything. They don't do anything. They just go on Twitter all the time and just spout shit. And like sometimes you'll bite at it, but then I just think I used to be in that. It's just about winding people up and just saying the worst things to people and trying to get like bites off them, and they buzz off bites and shit. They're just the worst ever. But I realised that when I was in it, and just like, wow, Boxing Twitter's really shit, and just like got off. And then I see people who I know now in real life sort of sliding into it, and I just think, oh, what are you doing, mate? These are not good people. They're not cool at all. So no, I'd still say football Twitter more than Boxing Twitter, because I'd say even though they're all Muppets and they are actual Muppets, there's probably a few people in Boxing Twitter who probably are a bit keen, do you know what I mean, or something. Whereas football Twitter is they are just all melts. Like, there's no one in football, and none of them football Twitter share the worst stuff ever to people, like the most to the bone, edgy stuff ever, are all idiots. They're all proper Muppets, and they're not keen, they're not interested. They are just internet kids. At least probably some of Boxing Twitter will have like a fight with people and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And then what's third? Oh, somebody said it. Yeah, the fucking horny Twitter, innit? The women who are like 40s, 50s who post like them really mad pictures, and they're guys who big them up. And no wonder they do it though. I have to think a lot of these women are like single in their fucking 40s, got no attention, don't go out or anything, and then they've got all these people online who are just going to give them all big them up when they post a picture. You probably would, wouldn't you? Scanning before making a pass, best thing in the world. Loads of these tactic accounts make me pissed on. Yeah, tactic accounts are bad, but I just don't really follow them, so I'd miss them all. But so I feel like some of the other accounts, even if you don't follow them, like tactic accounts and some, because I don't really follow any football things, you kind of miss them, don't you? You kind of what was I even saying then? I can't remember what I was saying or what I was even talking about. What was I talking about then? You and Eddie Hearn's dead for ages. To be fair, yeah, he did. Me and Eddie had a good little fallout, but then he just got too big. His success just made him unaccessible, and then obviously, what the worst bit was, he blocked me in the end. He just had enough and blocked me on everything. And back then, that was when Twitter was like the Wild West. So I had that original Josh Woogs account for years, and I just couldn't contact him for years because he blocked me on Instagram as well. He has blocked me on Instagram, because obviously I've never been banned on Instagram, so I don't have a new Instagram account. So when I go on Eddie Hearn, it's fucking sad because I never ever see anything he does. And when people fucking tag him and shit, I'm gone. And look, if I search Eddie Hearn accounts, nothing comes up. How do you actually get it to the page where it says you're banned? I don't even know how to do that. Maybe if I go on his thing is, well, I'm sure people believe me, but yeah, banned. You can't ever see his Instagram, and it actually makes me sad. Oh yeah, there you go. Look, you click on that, don't you? Eddie Hearn on Google. No post, mate. Sad. And I would not be a knobhead to him, and I would like to see Eddie Hearn's post, because I bet you'd find his things interesting. Does he flex on that, or what? Does he just post stuff about? I'd like to follow Eddie Hearn and see what he's about, but sad. Oh, because of one comment where he realised it was me. But I'd been blocked on fucking Twitter for years, and then he replied on something on Scott Quigg's, one of Scott Quigg's Instagram posts. I remember it, and I replied like arguing with him, and he just fucking blocked me on it. That was years ago. Never been able to see his shit since. Lad, I'm fully convinced Footy invented that XG, and it's the most pointless stat ever. Yeah, I feel like that was something that was made up on Twitter, and now they talk about it on it gets put on Sky and stuff. But is that because they're just like they're a massive, probably a massive like audience of the fucking people who watch football nowadays are these fucking idiot kids who make shit up like this XG. So Sky using it as a stat means they'll understand it and watch it. I don't know, is that why they use it? But it's literally mainstream now, and I feel like it's made up. It's on Footy Manager. I still don't even know what it means. What does XG means? Expected goals. I don't get it. How can you choose what their expected goals are? I honestly don't know what it means. This is not me being like trying to act stupid as like some sort of personality. I don't not know what XG means. Expected goals, but what does that mean? How do they work out the expected goals? I know what expected goals means, but how do they work out how many expected? How do they know we're supposed to score 2 points from goals in a game? How can you work that out? Is the Jesus goal for Arsenal? One that comes to mind recently is the Jesus goal for Arsenal. Why? What about? That's an expected goal, the Jesus one for Arsenal. I couldn't even explain it. He was through on goal and had to cut it back inside basically to avoid the slide tackle. They have a segment on Sky Sports now, Fantasy Football League these days. Yeah, it was sad when it went. So obviously Soccer AM's dog shit, and then like, what was the good one that got cancelled and it got swapped with the social thing where it's just all the influencers and that and they talk about things. Sky sold out bad, didn't they, on the content? But I'm guessing what it was is these actual presenters, the actual like ones that had been knocked about. Yeah, Sunday Supplement. I loved Sunday Supplement as well. But these like, yeah, it was Sunday Supplement was sick. That was one of the things I used to watch rough when I'd been out Friday, Saturday in town when I was a bit younger, when I was actually really into football. Buddy Stevens, he was a blagger, mate, the biggest blagger ever. I've realised that. Well, I've not even put the thing yet. I've not even put part 2 out of that video. These passion ones I do, mate. The last chance you want. Who's right? So how small the niche market is for a last chance you review? Yeah, it says spoilers. So I'm literally I'm going to ruin the whole thing and tell people what happens at the end. And so people who've not seen it can't watch it because I've ruined the whole thing in it. And how many people have watched that and care about what I've got to say about it, mate? Why have I'm doing a 5-parter on this. But anyway, I've still not put number 2 out. And I've raised the worst blagger ever, mate. When that little black ref who was about 5'6" smacked him, he didn't want to know till everyone jumped in the middle. Do you remember that? Was that on series? I feel like that was on season 1, but it took me till season 2 to realise how much of a blagger he was. No, Buddy Stevens was just a fat bully. That's all he was. And then I couldn't believe I care about your opinion on Last Chance Shoot. Thank you, Connor. But I couldn't believe I couldn't believe I was going to find someone I hated more than him because what's he called? Jim Beam. I half thought he was a bit of like not a blagger, but don't know. Thought he was he cared about him and that, but he didn't seem to like help him get into colleges or anything. He was more just about that team being good and like, doing things for him. I feel like he didn't really care about the lads moving on. He did, but he didn't. He cared more about personal things by that time. I don't know. It was hard to the vibe I got off him was hard to explain. Like I feel like he didn't like him as much. He didn't care about him as much as what they progressed to. Whereas Buddy, because it helped, like not just because it helped him, because he wanted to win for him. He would put all these players like mental health, everything at the stake of winning that national title, then natty as they call it. Yeah, but he also did. It was massive to him because the school needed it money wise. So he could get what he wanted and keep having a good team. He had to get them scholarships and stuff, and he worked hard to get his players scholarships, and that was like the trade-off of him being a bit of a knobhead. But Isaiah White, yeah, mate, he got nicked, didn't he? But this fucking JB, mate, oh my God, does he do anything for him? He doesn't help them get scholarships. He terrorised them all. Someone like that who's just negative and bad all the time will make people not love a sport. He is the worst. I can't even really sit through this last season of him because I hate him that much. I'm watching it well slower. Oh, I've dropped my drink. Oh, mate, we're coming 35 minutes. We've done one question. We need to start doing more of these questions. We've got El Hamlet's questions coming up. Oh, Connor, this is yours from last night. Why have I wrote this down? Are grey squirrels basically rats with furry tails? Hey, guess what I found out last night? So obviously, Connor, you told me this, but do people know in here? Is it just the same people as last night? I'm repeating it to people who are with you. Do you know there's fucking grey squirrels? Yeah, I found this out last night. Grey squirrels that are fucking have come over here from somewhere and are that big, like scruffy and that. They terrorised all our squirrels, got rid of them all, and now our squirrels are like rats. So we used to have them sound fucking ginger ones, didn't we? We had the sound ginger squirrels. I didn't know the difference. I didn't know they'd changed. Who me? Who's got a hairline like Chunks? Me. My hairline's bad. You know, it's going really bad. It was probably here. There's pictures of me. It was probably here, and I used to laugh at people going bald because I always had it dead thick on top. Would proper laugh at people going bald, thinking mine's fine, but then it goes back. Manny, done a manny on me. Squirrel, yeah, mate. So the grey squirrels, anyway. Go back to the real fucking point at hand. The grey squirrels have terrorised all the. Do I look weird with my glasses on? Maybe I should get contact lenses. Oh, my eyes lasered. The oh shit, we need to try the glasses on. Basically, grey squirrels are fucking all the ginger squirrels, like battering them, killing them because they're all so ruthless and full of disease. So now the squirrel, like, I don't know, system around here and that is grey squirrels, and they're like basically like rats. People need to know it's my eye. Mayonnaise airline was the biggest casualty of COVID. Like, was sound before lockdown. I don't think it was that sound though, was it? I feel like you're making that up, mate. Even when he came from Southampton, it was halfway down his head. He's never had a good airline. Right, next question. Should we do the next? I'll do the next question, then I'll do the glasses try because I need to change these glasses. I don't want to wear them anymore. Favorite toasty. Favorite toasty. Do you know what? Just a ham and cheese, or just cheese. To be honest, probably cheese because I feel like I struggle. Like unless I'm buying it, ham and cheese, buying it. But if I'm just making it at home, just cheese because I feel like I struggle to get a ham and cheese toasty nice at home. Like sometimes, like the cheese will be wet. I don't really know how to do it perfectly where the cheese is nice at home. But if it's I don't even have a toasty maker anymore, but when I was younger and I had a toasty maker, and I'd go through stages of using it every day for a month and have a different toasty every day for a month and then never use it again for the rest of the year. I would make just cheese all the time. And then, do you know what's nice? Having cheese toasties with beans on the side and then fucking cut them up, eat them with the beans. That's good. That's really good. What else is a good snack with what else would you have with toasted? What's the best thing to go with beans? What is the best of one of them school teas? So like beans on toast. I've never been a beans on toast fan, you know. I'm more of a spaghetti hoops on toast, but I don't have spaghetti hoops with anything else. I wouldn't put spaghetti hoops with if I had fish fingers, chips and beans, or probably not fish fingers, but say I had chicken goujons, chips and beans. I would never have that with what's it called? Spaghetti hoops, but I would have spaghetti hoops on toast. Spaghetti hoops on toast with plenty of butter was unreal. Branston pickle in a cheese toasty. Are you fucking mad? You should get a timeout for that. Had the beans and sausage this morning when I woke up. So I made a bean. Yes, finally. Getting Connor. These two I've had, you know what I mean? Used to. Where have you been, my moderators? I've had to put someone in a timeout and you're both just coming in now and starting making it all chat. Shall I see if I can kick one of them off a moderator? I can make somebody else a moderator and see if I've been given. Right, hang on. You turned up late, so we're removing you as a mod. Oh, but what then if I can't make her a moderator again? And then she's lost moderator forever. Hang on, Josh. Add as a moderator. Maybe it's 2 a time. Manager moderator. Oh my God, no, can't do it. Still can't do it. And now I've took Emma off a moderator. Oh my God. Now I feel really bad. Can't do it. Don't know how to do it. Should have done yours. Oh no. How do I get her a moderator again? Is she still here? Oh no. This is the worst thing ever. Emma talks. Oh no. It's gone off as well. How do I change it? How can I make her a thing? Why won't it let me click on the thing? Oh no, this isn't good. This is bad. Why can't? What's the issue? Why can't I make her why can't I make people moderators? What's the issue? Add as a moderator. We were just checking if the thing was 2, you would have definitely come back. No matter what, you would be over Josh. Right. Why can't I click save on the moderator thing? Google. Why can't? Do you reckon it'll work if I go on? I tell you what, because I'm on Safari, because you can't see, you can all see me, I can't see you. I'm on Safari, but hang on, I'm gonna do this. I think I can do it. Manage that one. Whoa, it's not letting me in. Oh no, don't end the stream. There we go. Chat. Right, let's try if I can do it on the Internet Explorer. Add as moderator. Doesn't work on Internet Explorer either. Why can't I do it? I don't get it. Save. It worked last time. You just can't click on the save. Don't get it. Oh well, I don't know what to do. So I've just got Connor as a moderator now. Thanks, Connor, for your support. I'm sorry, I don't know why it won't work. Right, let me close that. How do I close that now and go back? I can't ever get back to what I'm doing. Oh my god, I've lost the stream. Oh no, it's here. I'm back. Do it in the app. How'd you do it in the app, Mike? Right, we'll do this. I'm on strike. Fuck you, man. How'd you make a moderator? I don't know how to do anything, and I've still not learned how to do anything. I just do videos and just. I keep saying to learn how to do things, and I just don't. But I will do one day. This has been a technical. Oh, it's been an awful, hasn't it? This has been. You know what? No, we'll do the moderator thing later because this has been a technical nightmare, and we have better standards than this. Imagine people rewatching this. I am sorry though. Do the people rewatch it with the chat though? Because then you'll think the chat's funny. But if you're just listening to this and you want to, this manager eating lies. Oh mate, how bad was that? My stomach was bad until about 12 o'clock today. No, I'd probably say about 11 o'clock to be honest. I'm lying though. It's been bad though. It was a bad morning that mate. I'd already had a full English breakfast before the watch along, and then during the watch along, I had chicken fillets. Shockingly, I was only watching. I don't know how to make your moderator. Someone find out how to make her a moderator through the app. But yeah, and then I had fucking them chicken fillets. I had a full box of halloumi fries. Oh, the steak pasty. I forgot about that. I said, right, that's it now. I'm not eating these halloumi fries. Left 5. Ate them straight away. Then I Skittles, Maltesers. I think I ate 5. Gold Sunday night viewing this. Yes, Andrew. Andrew's first time watching it live and he's enjoying it. Thanks, Josh. Our kids are crying. I don't listen. It's just happened, hasn't it? I'm not meant for it to happen. Hang on, I'm in there now. Can I do it on here? Kaylee. I can do it. Add as moderator on my phone. Easy. Boom. There you go. You're now a moderator. Look at that. But do I need Josh now because I've got 2 in here? Maybe I should wait. No, I can do it on my phone. Maybe Josh should earn it back. Go on, like Josh, was you here last night? Oh wait, Josh, was you here last night for the boxing? Tell the truth. Can people remember if Josh was here for the boxing? Right, hang on. Josh, I have to do it on this, don't I? Was he here, Mike? And there you go. Whoopsie, you're back now. Right, we need to do some more questions because it's been 42 minutes and they can't go that long, these. People will stop listening to them if they're like on for an hour and a half. People don't want an hour and a half of this. Right. We've done favourite toasty. El Hamlet's questions. It's this time of the week, mate. He only got them into me today and I stopped taking questions, but for him I will. I was even here during the interlude because you was about 2 minutes in front of me and kept freezing. Do you know what? He was. Josh, do you know what? You've earned this. And it's good to have a few because then you can all help out when it's... the funniest thing is you do not need moderators. There's only ever about fucking 15 people talking. There you go, mate. All my moderators are now mods. That's my new gang. There's no more fucking room for moderators in this chat now for at least 2 months. We've got 4 now. That's it. That's the crew. As if you can fucking do stuff on it while you're on that. That's well good. Made my year. Are you coming next week for the UFC 294 watch along? It's an investment for when you've got 100k viewers. Why? What's an investment? Learning how to do stuff or just making people moderators? Kai be fuming. Kai will never be a moderator. We don't trust Kai, do we? Come on, between all those, well, he's not here. Do we trust him? Do we trust fucking Kai? There's something wrong with him, and there's something not to trust. Or is he just? Do you reckon he's just like pretty sound, but like a bit unhinged, a bit mad because he seems to say nice stuff. Then he says, "Did you tell me about him, Supreme Being? Did you tell me about him? What did you tell me about Kai?" That it's using a name off that unhinged him. Josh Norway is actually the person called Kai McKenna. I know, obviously, but the person that plays Kai McKenna, if you ain't here but Wolfie, then you do the math. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, my God, yeah, have we never done the maths? First time he's off, Elam that watches it live, is he still in? And then, why have I not thought about that? How have I been tricked by that? Am I just the easiest, blaggiest person ever? It is, isn't it? Elam that's here, he's not here. First time he's ever not been here. He's here all the time. McAvoy party 2. What do you think will happen? Volk's. It's just too short for Volk. We've already bloody answered this. AJ Shaw, where the fuck have you been? Anyway, with Volk's just too short time, and plus he's fucking Plus his hand, like he's just had hand surgery as well. He said himself he wouldn't be ready till December. Before he thought this was possible, he said himself, if you say in interviews before you do the fight, I'm not going to be ready till December, October was too soon for me, blah, 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 December, January, blah, blah, blah. And then come out in October because you want, like, obviously you want the fight and you want the money and it's going to be an easy payday because you can then still fight whenever if you lose and still keep your belt on that. But because he's only, if you think about Volkanovski and Izzy, them two have that mindset where they are only asked about money. That's why they're so active, because they just think there's going to be a time when we can't do this, so they just do it all the time. They fight as regular as they can, get as much money as they can. He knows he gets to fight that, get a big payday, because they would have obviously offered him a very good deal to get him in at last notice, and he can still fucking beat everyone at 145 because he's well too good for them all anyway. So Kai the Komodo, isn't it? Is that his name? Is that his fucking what's it called name? But anyway, yeah, Volkanovski. We need to get back to the questions, because this is how we're going to fit all the questions in. I won't be trying the glasses on again. No, do you know what? I need glasses, new glasses. I'm just going to pick a pair out because I can't keep wearing these. Oh, do you know what? They're all bad though. They're all my glasses, all the ones from all the years. Right, let's put another pair on and we can see if these are better than these. These are in the packet still. Never been worn. Look at that. I just used to buy them all the time. There's a pair I'm sure that I got that's new. Nah, they're not new. They've got paint on as well. Look, they've got paint on as well. They all just have paint on. Maybe these are the ones. Do you know what? These, I bought these twice, you know. These got broke. See, look. I've had these twice. Same pair. Because they got broke at... When did Luke fucking broke them? Do you know what they did? How mad's this, yeah? We went to an last away game of last season. What was that? Southampton. These did the whole Southampton game, and then Luke gave me a hug getting out of the car. Squeezed my head in the hug, brought my glasses. Because I need glasses, Connor. Why would I not have loads of glasses? I've got loads. Them, the ones that are not open, never been used. Because I used to swap them all. You can break them all the time. They're fucked. I think they sit on your face, slanted. Yeah, they do. Look, they're fucked. They've had a bad away day, them. So do I, but I've only got two pairs. Why have I got two pairs? They're always two in offer, two finger. See, I used to like these, but look, they don't sit on my face. Oh no, I'd never like them. Because I buy them online, you can't see them till they come, and then they just a lot go in the graveyard. Where's the ones that I like? I've definitely got a pair that I like here, you know. Maybe that's why I'm wearing these so much, because I haven't got a pair I like. Oh, there's sunglasses. That's the sad. Connor, are you proper blind? Or I haven't got a better pair here. There's not a pair here I want to wear. Where's the pair that I thought I had? I was convinced I had a nicer pair of glasses here. And that's why I was going to do it. And then everyone would say they were the better ones, but I don't. Maybe they broke. Or maybe I've lost them. I'm not wearing any of these glasses. This must be why I've got these on. I'm going to have to clean the fucking paint off now. I don't like any of these glasses. None of them. Let's see then. Who asked that? Can't see what? I'm fully... Yeah. Oh, you fully blind? Yeah. I'm the same. I can't see anything without my glasses. Like, it's not optional that if I wear them on. Like, do you know, people need glasses and they just go, I don't wear them, I just get an headache. I can't see. I'd walk into things. I couldn't navigate around my house without my glasses on. I need glasses. I'm blind as fuck. Was driving the other day and genuinely can't. Yeah, but you can't read reg plates from 10 feet away. I couldn't see a car coming at me, mate. That's how blind I am. Right, Elam, what's first question? Do you have those ones that adjust to sunlight? No, my dad does though. It always makes you laugh when they come in from the sun, and then they like take a little bit to clear, so it's just like they like knee off the matrix for a bit. Now my dad's got them though. Yeah, I would get them if I was older because they're convenient, but not yet. I'm too young for them yet. If me, this is El Hamlet's first question. If me and El Hamlet fought, but he has put Wolfpack. Is he full Wolfpack now? Is he calling himself Wolfpack, not El Hamlet? If you and Wolfpack fought the Paul brothers in a boxing match, explain how you think it would go down. We'd obviously lose because none of us are fit. I've just fell back out of shape after being not in shape, but being fit. I was running a lot, swimming a lot. I was fit because of the fasting and because of going to the gym a lot up until August, yeah. But we all would get smoked. We'd get run over. I think we'd lose in a round. I think they'd beat us in a round. Jake Paul can now box. I cannot box. He's massive and he's in shape. Jake Paul would punch my head in easy. And he's here. Yes, you've been ignoring everyone. And Logan Paul obviously is just big and fit. But I reckon how big is Logan Paul? How tall is Logan Paul and what does he weigh? If I bumped into Logan Paul and he threw a drink over me and was terrorizing me and calling me all kinds of things, I reckon I could win him in a fight because he can't fight in that. And I feel like he wouldn't bite him things, but I would definitely bite him and pull his mouth and put my finger in his eyes and stuff if I was losing. Do you know what I mean? If you don't need to do that, wankers who do things like that when they don't need to. But if obviously you're losing a fight to Logan Paul, you have to do horrible things, bite him or something, yeah, to get the upper hand. So I feel like I would win Logan Paul in a fight, but boxing, he'd win me. He can grapple, actually, can't he? Yeah, that's the thing, though, innit? You just don't know, do you? Because if anyone nowadays, because it's like the difference is that mad. Anyone who's trained at any sort of adequate level for 2-3 years will smoke anyone. You have no chance to stop waffling. I would fucking beat Logan Paul in a fight outside Mackey's. But but anyone who's then you just said he can grapple. Yeah, he probably just throw me to the floor. Yeah, no, I think that was what I was just saying. Yeah, anyone who's trained for 3 years, even 2 years, 2 years at a decent thingy will beat any non-trained person in a fight. Anyone. If you've done kickboxing for 2 years and are still doing kickboxing, but you've been doing it 2 years, you'll win a fight against any just standard me in tone or like very hard people, or just even hard people. I'm obviously not hard, but hard people who are fat in tone, you will win them in a fight if you've trained boxing, if you've done jiu-jitsu, if you've done Muay Thai, anything, you'll win. Because think how bad people fight in tone, like everybody. Think how bad pissheads fight in tone, when how many punches they miss and everything, and how quick they gas. That's the one in it. How quick people gas. That's the thing about these influencer boxing. You just have to gas everybody out. They beat us, mate. I'm sorry. Second question from El Hamlet. Do you think World War III will happen? And if so, what's your prediction on life during World War III? I don't even know enough politics to know if World War III will ever actually legitimately happen. If the world hasn't gone to war with Russia or what they've done to the, even though I'm not on either side of Russia or Ukraine at all, but if the world hasn't stuck up for Ukraine and gone to war with Russia, I feel like there will never be another world war. There's too much, like, people are too aligned and smart now to have an actual full-on world war. There'll never be a world war now. Yeah, see, Connor. If Connor Spenno agrees, he's smart. And if he agrees with things, I feel like I'm on the right track because he's quite smart. Who would have won if Escobar and his crew had a war with the New York Mafia? Do you know what? I like mafia films, but I'm not like that clued up on the mafia. It's not like even though I love that era in films, that's probably why I watch mafia films, because I love that era. I love films in that era, like the Great Gatsby era, do you know what I mean? And like the Speakeasy era, like even like Bugsy Malone and stuff like that. I love films set in that era, so that's probably the only reason why I watch mafia films. I'm not that into the mafia. I like Escobar and that. I think the mafia weren't the loads of them. The cartel's a different gravy. Yeah, but weren't there like, ain't the mafia everywhere in Italy? He says New York Mafia, doesn't he? Yeah, the cartel are fucking mad, actually, aren't they? The Mexicans and that, and fucking South Americans, mate. They are. You think because of how like civilized they are civilized. That could have sounded wrong, but I don't mean like that. Because of how like soft and I don't know, like soft by the way they live, the Europeans and Americans are. South Africans, because of how hard they have it, are ruthless. Do you know what I mean? And so are like Mexicans and shit. Chicago Mafia were the most ruthless. Who was the most famous person in the Chicago Mafia? I don't know nothing about mafias. That's his 3 questions anyway. So we're saying Escobar and his crew, the cartel. Paul Lowe, what did you make of last night's boxing? What's your opinion on influencer celebrity boxing as a whole? Last night was just bad, wasn't it? It was just bad. Like, I get the entertainment of it, and it is quite good, the build up. But even on the night, I don't like all the stuff that's like fucking JJ, man. Even I don't like all the stuff that's like surrounded with the fucking on the night. I don't like the music. I don't want to watch. The tag team was not the best fight. I don't like to watch Bugsy Malone do 2 songs on a fucking boxing card. I want to watch people box. Do you know what I mean? So, but I get I am not the market of them boxing cards. I'll watch them and I tune in because the big ones reel me in. But I'm not the market. I'm not the target audience of what they want. Yeah. So I get that, but you watch it and then you watch the fights, and every fight is bad. And I feel like I just forget, maybe I know it will go in and I'm not asked because it's just something to watch, but I forget how bad they're going to be. And then last 2 fights, that's what exactly I said. So there's 2 different in the watch along. 2 different times I said like both fight. I should put money on both fights to go the distance because they're both just going to be bad, and I didn't do it. It's modern day bum fights. It is a bit more than bum fights, isn't it? Because they've got an audience in that, and it's his own like little people. I know there's some people are taking the piss saying it, but there's actually people really saying it. Like, they are ruining boxing. How are they ruining boxing? Nobody who's a boxing fan and can't get dragged into it, cares about it, doesn't watch it. And boxing fans are not asked anyway. Like, boxing fans don't fucking boxing fans don't watch it. What am I even on about? I don't compare it to boxing. I don't think it's anything like boxing. I'm not asked. And I'm guessing more fans like me are not bothered. I don't think one ruins the other or gets involved. And if anything, sign proper boxers soon because of how much they're paying. Yeah, but I feel like they're paying because it's a different level of paying. They're paying these because they know that they have like big followings, big accounts. They can get big traction on the events and stuff. Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're paying a good boxer, overpaying a good boxer who are notoriously bad at marketing themselves. Does that make sense? Owen, where have you been, Owen? Boxing rep is in the bin mainly anyway, especially UK boxing. Yeah, Eddie Hearn getting off with his own has wrecked boxing on it. Massively wrecked boxing. Not wrecked it, but like, we were booming in this country for ages, weren't we? What's next, Mrs. Hinch? Is Miss Hinch fighting? Oh, why would Miss Hinch be fighting? I get what you're asking the question. I thought Miss Hinch was fighting then. But yeah, it was just bad. It's just like, so the last, I said that in the little review video, like, when it gets to the end of it, if you watch most of the main events on these cards, unless it's like a mismatch massively, like the KSI early ones and stuff, they always go the distance because they're not good and they're bad enough to gel into a bad fight where both of them are too scared to lose, so they don't take risks. If they do fuck up, the other one's not good enough to, like, obviously boxing is making other people make mistakes and capitalising on them, do you know what I mean? But they're not good enough to capitalise on the mistakes, and they're too scared to sometimes even risk making mistakes. It's just shit. It's really bad to watch, but I feel like I'll always get dragged in by who will win, Musk or Zuckerberg? Zuckerberg will kill him. Musk is massively out of shape. Zuckerberg is. Have you seen the Nick Zuckerberg's in? He's in sick, Nick. He's in shape. Zuckerberg. He'll fucking kill Musk, mate. Musk's a big fat old man. Zuckerberg's in shape and he does jiu-jitsu and he wins. I know he wins these masters things where they're not actually they're not like serious. It's like old people fighting them and that, and they basically give them wins like that. Was like John DuPont. Anyone say, I was obsessed with that Foxcatcher thing for ages. I was obsessed with that Foxcatcher for ages, and then I think I'm doing something on my phone. Great viewing views. I was obsessed with the Steam Foxcatcher. I watched everything about it, and that John DuPont. They used to like basically get people. They made like a division this so he could win. I've done what I needed to do. Love these streams, proper chill. Do you know what? A lot of people say they're good. A lot of people I get a lot. Like, I don't know why people don't. Well, then again, I wouldn't probably comment on someone's YouTube video and just be dead nice to them on the thing. I probably would. I don't know. But a lot of people, I didn't expect him to sit behind the guard. But a lot of people actually fucking say these are sounds. They like them. They enjoy them. I don't find it mad that people are watching them live, but I can just never commit an hour to watching this live when Luke Thomas does it. But I do enjoy it when I do. But then again, he doesn't really do this. Sometimes he can go a bit mad, that Luke Thomas, because he's like super intelligent, like crazy intelligent. Fucking reads hundreds of books and knows fucking pretty much everything. People got proper, not like me, who's just like a fan because he's got a bit of a mad outlook on like sport and that. People proper intellects go and ask him questions, and I get lost sometimes in the conversation on his live chats. So it's better just listen to your headphone. More like background noise, I'd say, than watch YouTube. Yeah, same. I don't watch any. So if I'm watching series and that, it's TV, Netflix. You know what I mean? And YouTube is just like if I'm playing on my phone or background noise or I'm doing something or I don't need to give it my full concentration. But I do use YouTube a lot. I type stuff on Google all the time. I type stuff like that on Google all the time. That's what Alan says, that he writes his own questions on Google. You should add a thing where people can send tips. Yeah, I'm going to do that once a month. The super chat. That's what I'm going to do once a month. People, then that once a month, you can only ask questions by sending me some fucking money, even if it's 5p. Yes, Josh. But I'm not doing them yet. Nowhere now. That'll be, don't know, soon. I want to do a proper sick Christmas special because I love Christmas. Every day on Christmas, I'm reviewing a new film. I'm watching a film every single day over Christmas, and I'm going to review it on my finger. It can be a Christmas film or probably a Christmas film. I want to watch. But I feel like I watched them all last year. I watched every single shit Christmas film that exists because I was that festive, and I'm going to be that festive again. Can't fucking wait for Christmas. So I need to do a sick Christmas fucking special live chat. Maybe a live chat. Free to come, and we all do a live chat somewhere in a fucking bottomless brunch. Oh no, that's the Sunday. Who's coming out the Sunday before Christmas? That is an official invite to anyone who watches this live chat. We're going out the Sunday before Christmas. Christmas Eve. I said I'd never go out after. Do you know what it was as well? Sunday before Christmas is a tradition we've been doing for years, and the last one I did on Christmas Eve, I said I'd never go out on Christmas Eve again because it falls every so often. It falls on Christmas Eve, and it's the worst. This is the worst, Christmas Eve, and then the one that falls. I think I've done this. Already talked about this before. The one that falls on the 19th. There's always one that falls on like the 18th or the 19th, whatever the least before Christmas can be, where it's the last Sunday, and then everyone's in work and no one fucking comes, and it's a fucking joke. Only Mod Squad are invited. Die Hard. I've never seen Die Hard. Never seen Die Hard. Oh yeah, you know I've not seen Die Hard. That's why you're saying it should be the first one. Never seen it. Do. So, I've got just reading messages. Right, what else we got? Questions are we doing? Oh, influencer boxing. Yeah, last night was shocking. Don't really mind influencer boxing. I realise that it's just what it is, and the big events are good, and people are getting paid from it and stuff. I don't know. I just don't. I don't hate it because I don't care about it enough to hate it. And I will watch when the big show comes around like that last night, or like with Jake Paul fights. Say Jake Paul fights someone I don't care about next, I won't watch it. If Jake Paul fights someone I think, or like Mike Perry versus Darren Till, if that gets made, I'll watch it. I might even fucking go to it, but I'm not asked about the other shit shows and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered enough about other stuff to watch it. I won't watch the shit shows. I will never go to a shit show. Probably would never go to a KSI fight, but I do like it. It's got its own little place in it. How the fuck have you never seen Die Hard? Because I'm not a massive Bruce Willis fan, and it looks like an old film. I struggle to watch old films. Do you know what I mean? If they look old, I don't really like Bruce Willis. Right, that's my thing. Yeah, GG. These were people who asked them yesterday on the watch along. So, how many 12-year-old versions of yourself do you think you could win in a fight? So, 12 is that year 8? Live review. Stop talking and get Die Hard on for us. I don't like Die Hard. I need a wee, you know. If I'm going to carry on this on for any much longer, I need to go and have a wee. How many 12-year-old versions of yourself do you think you could win a fight? I've got 2 questions left, so I just answer them and I can get off because I really need a wee. So, 12 is year... What's that? When did you start primary? 11, and then 12 you're in year 8. Year 8, I was fit, you know, in year 8, and I was still, like, taking... I hadn't started drinking on the streets by year 8, so I was still, like, playing for the school football team, was good at football, was, like, in shape, could run and that. Wasn't fat at all, and then 15 was when I started fucking seriously putting weight on, when I started, like, fucking all sports off and, like, drinking in the streets, cider and stuff like that. 12-year-old me, but I was small. I had the same fucking things what Messi had when I turned 16, because I was like fucking underdeveloped. I had the Messi injections. One a month for 6 months in my ass, in my bum. I had these injections at the doctors though, fully at the doctors under the NHS. So 12-year-old me, I left school. I think I was five maybe smaller. You know, like seriously small, like a really really small kid. And then I had these injections and boom, shot up in about 2 years. And now I'm 6 foot on the dot. I was 6'2" and angry at 12. You weren't 6'2" at 12. 12, I reckon I can definitely beat 12-year-old me up on size. 4 12-year-old me's would win me in a fight now. No, 3. 2's just not enough because they're too small and they can't overwhelm you, but 3 would win and overwhelm me. Patrick, mate, if you've come in now, we're ending soon because I need a wee, and they've got 1 question left. Does Eddie KO Ben Shalom? Yeah, and I felt like I knew this one because it was from the thing. Has people ever seen Eddie Hearn in person? He is a big dude, you know, like he's a big guy. I've seen him in person like 3 times now, I think, or 4, 3 or 4 times anyway. And he's big. And I've been, I was next to him in LA. I was not next to him, but I was next to him. There was me, 1 person, and him with like talking to each other. I went and stood actually next to him, but I was next to him, and he's tall. He's fucking tall. Eddie was a proper bully before he became famous. What do you mean? A bully? I don't feel like he was a bully. Eddie takes his head off. Eddie's big, mate. I have answered the toasty question, yeah? Was that your question? I said cheese. We went cheese and ham. Oh, and you missed your question, do you know what I mean? How can you come in late? You used to bully Josh. Fucking didn't bully me. You got beat. If you block someone, then you bullied Geordie Marsh at school, apparently. Really? Bullied Geordie Marsh? Is this true? Bit of an asshole because his dad was like... Yeah, he would have been a wanker because of his dad. School. He would have been definitely a proper knobhead because of his dad. He'd have been rich, stuck up boy, wouldn't he? Eddie Hearn, really? Are they the same age? Eddie Hearn, Geordie Marsh. Let's have a look. It's the sun, I can't click it. There we go. Beach warmers. Geordie Marsh has denied. Oh, I can't be asked reading all that. I'll read it later. Yeah, but he was a big fella and he can handle himself. Can he fight? Can he actually fight? In fact, I've seen that Geordie Marsh thing. She said it on Porky's Corner. What's Porky's Corner? Was nailing Sky Nicholson, Eddie Hearn, wasn't he, apparently? Yeah, I think he said... I think he was, yeah. I think he was nailing her. There was, like, hotel proof and stuff, wasn't there? And it was, like, not one of them where it looked stupid. Like, no, you can't believe anything with this AI, can you? I've been tricked so many times with that AI. But back then, I think it was real. I think he was whacking her. Which is mad, isn't it? Because his wife must not hate him because she will have the sickest life ever and probably never sees him. But he's never home, so surely he can't be risking things like that when he's literally never home. She must hate him. Right, This is done now. That's all the questions, then I'm going to piss myself. So, need to sort AI to carry the stream on when you need the bog. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know how to do it. But this has been good. I've gone an hour and 5. I only like to go an hour. It's been good. Oh no, do you know what? Everyone people need to like these videos. This is what I keep getting told. Get them to like the video. Get them to like the video. And I never say it once. And then those are 6 likes, mate. And there's loads of people in there. It's fucking wrong. I shouldn't have to beg these things and ask these things. One little like. Do you know what I mean? Throw me a like. That's all I want to do. I want a few likes and then I can go. That's it. Well, I can go anyway. I'm still going because you can like it after the video. But I'm still going. But yeah, like the fucking video, you tight cunt. See, 12. So why weren't you liking it before? Why do I have to ask you? Should have been done before. Fair play. He's going full YouTuber. No, I'm not going full YouTuber, but like, do you know what I mean? Like the video. I don't do anything else. Don't even monetize these shitheads shouting at the viewers. Do people shout at the viewers? I don't watch YouTubers. Do YouTubers shout at the viewers? Fuck you, Connor. That really hurts me. Right, I'm off. See you later, everybody. Bye.